Hello, welcome back. It's another day and another League of Legends commentary. Thank you guys for checking it out. Here we go. A couple of names here that I am not particularly familiar with, but this is definitely a higher elo match. Everyone here is in one of the top leagues. So, here we go. Everyone kind of hanging out in the bushes here, looking for an opportunity to make a play. You'll see red team all the way up into blue's jungle. Can they find somebody? Okay, looks like they just spotted Nunu running by. He has no idea that is happening right now, so they could potentially get a kill here if they play this correctly. Blue team kind of running around looking for some opportunities as well, and that is going to be 3 people sitting in the bush versus these 4 guys here. Singed up top, so this is going to be a 4v3, and I don't think anyone else is going to be available. There's the grab. Nice job from Blitzcrank, and the first blood onto the Ezreal. Simon picking up that one, and he is definitely, I'm pretty sure he's jungling. No, actually he is an AP Yi. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Alright, so AP Yi, let's see how that works out. Is definitely really annoying in the lane whenever you see that Alpha Strike coming. You're like, that's definitely going to hit me. And then your health is just gone. But obviously that is going to require that he gets a little bit of levels first before that starts to take place. Nidalee going to be trying her best to just hang in there until she gets level 6, at which point she'll be really strong. Already some more action going on here. Red Eyes gets taken out, all 4 of them at only 2.5 minutes, roaming around picking up kills around the map. That is ridiculous. So blue team's gonna have to get their heads in the game and start to pay attention to what is going on around them, because with that many people missing, it's definitely not safe to be roaming around like that. Syrup King and Seven of Hearts doing a little bit of trading back and forth here. Seven of Hearts definitely wants to get some advantage on him early on before Jace has a chance to level up all of his skills and gets really strong against him. I feel like Syrup King could have a pretty good advantage. The one thing that I remember when I played Jace against Singed is that it is really annoying if you go and you use your hammer to knock him back and he flings you at the same time. Not only will you knock him back, but you'll fling yourself twice as far. So that is a big issue. You have to watch it whenever you're trying to hammer that guy backwards. Caboose doing a really good job on these fist grabs here. He's already had landed like 3 of them that I've seen, and that's at 3.5 minutes into the game. Just relax your mind. What an interesting name. Alrighty then. So bottom lane a little bit low here, although he has been landing those grabs. Blitz needs to be careful. He doesn't want to get himself too low. Using those potions is smart from what I can tell. That's going to help him stay at a safe HP right now. But of course, everyone else has the same advantage. Nunu going to be pulling up some wraiths right now. I'm curious as to where he is going to gank. He did get shut down just a little bit in that early jungle attempt, so I don't know how bad that is going to hurt him. We'll have to just wait and see if any of his ganks help him get back into the game so far. There we go, a bit of pink ward battle. It will be red team that has the ward advantage now in this bush, and there's the grab into the knockup, but the one thing that is great about Ezreal is that he is a very good counter to Blitzcrank. You can blink as soon as that fist grabs you and you'll not even get grabbed by it. It is quite frustrating to have that happen to you. And it does seem like this is going to be the reason that Ezreal was chosen. But at the same time, it could have just been a random choice that he liked to play as anyways. Here we go, yet another grab. This time onto the support, making it a lot easier for them to take him down. That was a nice flash, getting out of there just in time. Will he have enough health to get away? Actually, that was a really good play. He baited the Kennen in, and Kennen was able to get taken out by Archar. Caboose barely making his escape after Nunu comes down for the gank attempt. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get that kill, so he will not use that to his advantage to get caught back up. Overall, it's not going to hurt his jungling too much at this point. And here we go. There is the poking that we were expecting to see. Mid lane does have the advantage of being able to really break her down just by alpha striking the creeps. Not only can you farm, but you can do big poke damage. Of course, if she can pay attention to where her positioning is at when he's about to land those alpha strikes, she can somewhat stay out of the range of those, but it's really difficult to do that if you're trying to get some CS of your own. You can get zoned out really hard if you're not allowing him to hit you every few times. Luckily, she does have heals of her own, so that's going to allow her to stay in the lane a little bit longer, but she should be hitting 6 here real soon. Looks like just a couple more creep kills, she'll have that ready to go. And a gank is coming in here. Is Red Eyes going to be able to do it? I don't know. He does get spotted by the ward, so 7 of Hearts juking out of the Jace. That's going to be good to go. He's just kind of hanging out in this bush. I know that 7 of Hearts feels his presence there. He knows that he is in this area somewhere since he did walk past that ward. He's going to check to see if he's attacking his small golems. And so he can now assume that it is safe to go back. Jace will be going back as well. 7 of Hearts can either push this or try his best to freeze the lane in his favor. We do have a bit of roam coming in here. Simon 4S is going to be heading down this direction. Can he get a kill? That's going to be the good question. Relax Your Mind is going to have the advantage of being able to go straight up into spider form. I've actually never seen Elise as a support, but we'll see if that actually ends up working out in his favor or not. There goes the stun into the turret range. Simon 4S grabbing the kill with the ignite and using that concentration to stay alive a little bit longer. It doesn't exactly save him, but if they were able to dive that with the help of the creeps, I think they just needed a little bit more time for those creeps to get there, and that might have been way better than we saw. So I said concentration, I meant meditation. Of course, like I said, it's been a while since I've been doing these commentaries. I gotta remember the names of everything. There's like over 100 different champions with 4 abilities each. I'm sure I'll get there. No problem. We got this, guys. You and me. Alright, Nunu trying to put a little bit of pressure on, but he is peacing out. Back to the mid lane here. Let's take a look at JC Wing here. I don't know what exactly he's doing. I'm guessing he's just kind of holding on until yeah, there we go. He's just kind of hanging on, holding the lane for Simon 4S. And now he'll be going back to his jungle, but he's going to have an unpleasant surprise as Nunu has just barely stolen his blue buff. Great timing on that, but luckily Caboose sees that happening. Red Eye is going to roll out of there, getting grabbed though, pulled back into the nastiness. There's ultimate from Ezreal. Can they take him down? Relax Your Mind picks up the kill onto the Blitzcrank, and overall that did not work out necessarily how you planned at all. There's ultimate. Simon 4S was hoping that he can use an Alpha Strike over the wall. Wasn't able to get the vision of that. It was too late. JC Wing getting caught there. Relax Your Mind putting some pressure on him. Archar wants to do as much damage as possible. Can he grab the kill? He doesn't have enough mana to actually do a full combo here, so this has to be careful. Here comes the full damage ultimate from Vanros Cloud, and that is a kill right there. Nice job. Kennen almost get... Oh, well, there it is. There's the kill for Elise. Taking Kennen down, that was a bit of a swap on kills. And if she can actually pick up another kill, this will be nice. He's trying to pull her into the turret range, but he was just a little bit off on that calculation, since it does kind of pull him into the middle of that grab. He's not a Blitzcrank for sure. Speaking of Blitzcrank, whoa, what was that grab? That was just way, it didn't matter. He still got the, was that an Ignite kill or what? I don't know. No, he didn't have an Ignite. I guess the Alpha Strike hit him. It just didn't look like it did. I couldn't tell that the graphic had hit him. So there we go. Nice job. Master Yi, AP, picking up the kill there. Ping's going on up top. As you can see, 2 people here folding in for an engage. And this is going to be a very nasty gank onto the Singed. Can he get away from this? Man, it's going to be rough. That's all I can say. He's going to be running into the enemy's turrets. That's going to be his idea of an escape, but it might actually work for him with that Ghost and his ultimate. He has a lot of move speed. It's going to be very difficult for him to catch up, and he might actually die to the turrets and just give that up completely. Master Yi coming in there, looking like he wanted to help out a little bit, but then he was like, oh, I see what you're doing. Suicide attempt, so no experience or gold for them. And just a lot of wasted time with all 3 people up top. They could have potentially taken the dragon with everyone around there, but Master Yi decided to go up and help instead. I would have liked to have seen that. Bottom lane, though, is now getting pressured up towards the turret. Again, though, man, this is interesting. The Elise support, something new for me. I don't know if this is a thing or not. I still haven't seen it when I've been watching tournament streams, but I don't know. These solo queue games, they do tend to have some stuff that I'm like, what is going on here? And then you end up seeing it work out really well, and you're like, okay, well, good job. Bit of sitting around here. Red Eyes, I don't know what he's looking for. There's no well, yeah, he does have a ward, so he's going to be looking for a chance to run up here and potentially smite this red. Now he doesn't have any vision, so he's going to have to go in here and full-on engage. And there it is, the consume. He steals the red buff, and he's going to be running right out of there. Can he make it out safely? I think so. No one else is really coming around to do anything about this. Master Yi comes up, and this could be bad for him if he gets grabbed right there. Is the ultimate, and boom, knocked up. Here we go. You're in big trouble now, and I think that although your intention was to get that red and get it away, you had to take into factor that JC Wing did have his ult up. And nice job from Simon4S paying attention to what's going on the map. Syrup King now in big trouble. 3-on-1. Even though his turret's there, that's not going to be enough to save him. They're going to be trading off those hits, but now Ayuke is here, and he's going to stop that from happening. So luckily, Syrup King does get out with his life. This is the second time 3 people have come to the top lane to look for some action, except this time it was the opposite team. Let's take a look at bottom, see what's happening. Archar just missing the grab from Blitzcrank, or possibly the other way around. Blitzcrank missed the grab onto Archar. 7 of Hearts now looking at a lot of damage here. If he gets hit with that spear, that could have been bad. Luckily, he does not. Ayuki now on the run, but it's not going to be enough. That Alpha Strike doing big damage now that he has a Fiendish Codex, 2 Dorans, and lots of magic pain for sure. Big action this game, and so far the teams are quite close. Only about 1,000 gold difference in the favor of the red team. No turrets so far, so that is not really that big of a deal. We are only at 12.5 minutes, so there is a lots of possibilities left for this game. Don't really know where it's going to head at this point. Relax your mind. Needs to be careful. He's a little bit low HP here. There's the grab. Archar really getting taken by these grabs constantly, but overall that was more of a bait for red team, because now that Red Eyes is here, they are both on the run. There we go. Red Eyes picking up the kill onto their carry Kennen, and that's going to be it. Missed grab from JC Wing. They do have that double grab set up, which is very interesting. I'm curious if that's going to play out in their favor as the game kind of moves on further. So far, I haven't seen it really work out too well. There we go. Everyone kind of backing off. Ping going on the Dragon. I don't know who's actually going to be able to grab this. They could do it right now. With the help of big old Bioshock man here. This looks just like the Big Daddy from Bioshock, but yeah. Why can't I remember his name? There we go, Nautilus. Now I know his name. I'm trying to call him Big Daddy. We can call him Big Daddy. I don't think anyone will mind. Oh wow! Look at that damage. Archar taking big chunk out just from one Alpha Strike, and he's just doing his best to stay alive. Ah, there we go. There's the trade. He was hoping that meditation would allow him to tank the turret for just a bit to get his health back. Wasn't the case, obviously. Here we go. Syrup King, how's he doing on the CS? Actually, I have not changed this. Let's go ahead and move these around before I forget, because I will forget if I don't do it now. While these people are just kind of trading hits back and forth, as you can see. Oh, there we go. Engage going on to 7 of Hearts. Syrup King trying to pull out his full burst, but his full burst is not very bursty, I should say. As right now he's got 2 longswords set up and only a Tear of Goddess to help him sustain those poking bursts. 7 of Hearts now pulling out a Ghost to get away. I think he was in a little bit of trouble. He's going to be flinging him back and running back through the turret, missing that damage there. And it looks like Syrup King is the one who's now in trouble, as he's being shoved all the way back behind his turret. 7 of Hearts being complete dick, but that is exactly what Singe is supposed to do. Ayuki picking up a kill. Let's go ahead and jump backwards so we can take a look at what exactly happened down here. A little bit of an engage as we have Red Eyes going in for the gank. Wow, nice job on that stun. Perfect timing, keeping him right inside of the absolute zero, allowing the full damage to land. And that was just such perfect timing. Really awesome to see that. Here we go, and we actually have JC Wing. I still haven't had a chance to move these back. That's going to do that. Release, and this here. Boop. There we go. Now we've got everything matched up. It only took about half the video to do so, right? But I think that's something I always forget to do. No problem, we're good to go. Anyhow, Jace is doing okay on the farm. Definitely not as much as Singe, but it's not like he's fallen behind tremendously. Overall, Dragon does look like the current objective. Wow, that's a new ping sound, as far as I'm aware anyways. Bing! Sounds like the sound from Demon Souls whenever you're in the little magic area and the little octopus heads are ringing their bells at you. Really creepy, actually. It scares me every time I hear that sound. So Red Eyes just picked up a kill while I was talking about something else. Let's take a look at what happened. That was actually a 2-man gank. 7 of Heroes is like, nope, not getting away from that one. Those snowballs too strong. Yep, and that'll do it. Here we go. Ward being placed down here to get vision. They remove the other pink ward out of the way. Battle of the Pinks, my friends. So still no dragon fights. It looks like they're going to go for it, but then they never do. Ayuki in big trouble. There's that Alpha Strike, man. He is starting to become a big, big problem. He's going to have to be careful here. What is he thinking? What was that? Was actually hilarious. He went in for an Alpha Strike, didn't do enough damage, flashed away, and now he's going to fall. If he gets just a little bit more damage on him, Red Eyes picks it up. And this is Nunu that is starting to look a little bit scary. He's getting quite a few kills this game, actually. JC Wing flashing over the wall. Will it be enough to allow him to escape? He's got 3 people on his tail. There's not many places for him to go. Using his grab to pull himself to the wall like Spider-Man, I think he should be safe now, as they don't have a chance to pick him up. Now that he's got a boots of mobility going on, that's going to be really difficult to chase that guy down. A lot of crazy stuff from these junglers. I have to say that Nunu is doing a superb job. He is all over the place, and he's making a huge presence. He's making them just afraid. Like I'm afraid of this Nunu, and I'm not even playing the game. So I was looking for a drink. I almost drank some old orange juice. 7 of Hearts. He's like, go ahead, tower, hit me. It doesn't hurt. So everything has calmed down just a bit as everyone is shuffling back to the lanes. Let's see if Io can actually make a presence later on in the game. I think that once they start to group up and pushing turrets as a team, that Nidalee Spear poke is going to be a big, big difference in how well Blue Team is doing. Because right now it feels like they're very even, and if they want to get that real advantage going, they're going to need to group up, because I think that is a big part of their team comp is their poke. You've got Serp King being able to constantly shoot his poke through those damage walls, and I can never... Okay, Acceleration Gate and Shock Blast, Hypercharge, blah, blah, blah. Now I can remember the names. I always just call it his Q. Shoot his Q at everyone. Oh, there we go. There's the Ghost, and he's looking for a chance to engage. Summon 4S coming in here. Is it going to be enough for him to catch him? Spider-Man grab not going to land, and he's doing his best, but that is just too much pressure as JC Wing picks up the kill. That's going to be enough for them. Down bottom, they really need to do something down here. Can they grab this turret now that they put all that pressure up in the top lane? That would be nice to have some double pressure going on here. Archar back, though. Not going to allow that to happen. Relax Your Mind taking quite a bit of poke there, but there's the grab on Archar. That's going to be a lot of damage. No way he's getting out of that. Vanrel's Cloud picking it up, and now it's going to continue chasing Relax Your Mind, and just barely flashes out. Can it be enough? Nope. Whoa! That was a nice juke there. Doesn't matter, though. He's still going to fall. He had nothing to jump to there. Ayuki going to get hit by the ultimate. Not sure if that matters, but... he is going to be going back into this fight. Everyone backing off now at a little bit below half health. They need to be careful, and it looks like they did make it away safely. Here we go, Nidalee looking for the spear toss. That was so clutch. If he had landed that from just a little bit further range, I think that might have taken him down, since Nidalee spears do add tremendous amount of damage the farther they are away. Overall, a good snipe. Can't wait to see those one-shot people later on in the game. He's going to need a few more items in order to make that a reality. Let's see. MG Caboose coming in here, just going to hold down the fort in the mid lane. Doesn't want to lose that. He's going to hang out. Nothing to do, so he's going to back off. Looks like he might be buying a couple of items. What is he actually picking up here? Does have his Ruby Sightstone fully built up, and now going for the upgraded Boots of Mobility with Home Guard. That is going to be interesting. So he's going to have a blast of mobility just running out here like crazy. That is a fast Blitzcrank. I would be afraid of that. Mid turret has just about one more hit. They just need to attack it once more, and then they can dive this. I think they can go for it if they just decide to run for it. There it is. This is going to be a 3-on-3 engage. They need to be careful not to let them go behind the turret. Otherwise, that's going to be a little bit of trouble. Luckily, they have a Blitzcrank, and they can pull them out of there. Bam! There's the spear toss. taking Caboose down to half HP. This is starting to look just like I had envisioned it, with Nidalee Spears flying out. All she's got to do is hit 1 or 2 of those, and that's going to put them in a position where they can no longer engage against blue team, as long as they don't take too much damage from that Alpha Strike, of course. MG Caboose running around doing some wild, I don't know what action, but he goes through all 3 of them safely, and by safely, I mean it was almost that way, but none of his team is there. They're actually chasing around Red Eyes in the forest. They do actually pick up the kill on him. Was it worth it? I don't actually know. Actually, it will be. If 7 of Hearts falls, that's going to be a nice pickup, and in fact, they pick up Ezreal as well. This is going to be a nice push if they can take down Alright, that's it. These guys are going to go straight down the middle. It's up to 7 of Hearts to kind of pull down anyone else that gets in the way. They've got 3 people that can toss people around. This is like a complete toss comp, if you take a look at it. Yep, they're going straight down the middle here. In fact, they decided to split up just a little bit. 7 of Hearts are going to head up top, try and pick up Turret King. He wasn't able to save his turret, which is the only reason he actually broke off there. Overall, they did pick up the 2nd mid, and I just bit my tongue. That kind of hurt a little bit. Wow, that's interesting. Red team now with a bit of a lead at 3,000 gold. They can continue this advantage as long as they don't make any crazy mistakes here. I think they're going to continue shoving down further turrets. Jace does want to do that split pushing action, but he needs to stick with his team if he wants to help them get back into it, because again, they are a big poke comp, and if they can just stick together and not get that's exactly what happened there, is they split up, and Red team was able to capitalize on that. They do have a lot of ability to really pull people apart and take advantage of people running around. There we go, Ioki getting caught, running into the bushes, no vision there. 3 people will take him down there, just getting blasted. Have no coordination right now. Red Eye's now on the run, but it's not going to be enough with 3 people there. That's 2 grabs to hold him in place, and he is screwed. He's going to try and go for an ultimate to do a little bit of damage. That's all he has left, and it really doesn't matter at this point. All they have to do is continue pushing down the mid lane. They might have a chance to grab another turret, but I would like to see them come down here and grab this free turret at the bottom, which it does look like they're going to do with that ping. Oh, interesting. There goes that trick I was talking about with Ezreal blinking out of the grab. Luckily, there's 2 grabs in this team. JC Wing going to pick him up with the Spider-Man. Want to be careful with that turret there. That Alpha Strike damage is just legendary right now. Down goes the support, and this is going to be 5 men on bottom, 3 down from blue team. Hell, I could actually predict a surrender coming out pretty soon, because the last couple of fights have really just started to snowball against blue team, and red is demolishing them. I was really hoping to see this go into a late game with Nidalee Spears, because that's one of my favorite things to watch in this game. Like, I really don't know of much else that is more exciting than watching Nidalee Spears take someone down from full health. That's just not going to be in the cards this time, folks. 7 of Hearts, super tanky right now. Look at that. He's got a full Rod of Ages built up. Now going on that Chain Vest. Working on some even more mana, actually. Kind of an interesting setup. Not used to seeing a Tear of the Goddess on a... on a Singed. Alright, so the Dragon has now been picked up. Caboose going to be backing off. Doesn't want to lose that Oracles. He has plenty of time to heal up. And they could potentially be going for a Baron soon. But even without that Baron, I think they're strong enough to just go ahead and push in and win any fight that they decide to go up against. They don't want to give blue team any time to farm up and catch up at this point, because it's definitely possible for blue team to catch up. All they do need is just a little bit of leeway. They need red team to make one mistake, and potentially they pick up the Baron, and they can get back into this game. So the game is certainly not over yet, far from over, but going to be really hard for them to turn the tide into their favor. Okay, a little bit of a lull in the action currently as we are just waiting to see what decisions the teams are going to be making. That Spear actually not doing too much damage at all. Ayuki getting caught once again there by the Spider-Man. JC Wing on the chase. Can she get away there? Archar going to be the choice of target for the ultimate. Doesn't really matter. They still grab Nidalee, even though Archar was the target of that ultimate. And he is going to go down now. They just can't get away. They have so much mobility on red team. They're able to get in there. They're super tanky, and they're doing large amounts of damage. And there's not much that red the blue team can do about it. They do shut down Master Yi, and this is not bad. They're actually a little bit overextended on this one, so now they can kind of chase backwards and look for a chance to pick up a few extra kills. Seven of Hearts, too tanky to get taken down by something like that. Overall, that was just one kill, though. They still have a lot of ground to make up. They did lose 2 of their teammates in that last engage there. Now over 10 kills behind. Or just under, I mean. Serb King trying to trade a kill there onto the Kennen. Definitely not realizing how strong Kennen is going to be. And that was just rough. I mean, we've got Bloodthirster, Phantom Dancer, holy crap. Not every day do you see an AD Kennen. And then not every day do you see an AD Kennen completely destroy a Jace like that. Oh my goodness, he's unstoppable. He just destroyed their mid carry as well. He's taking down everyone, flashing out of there, trying to wait for that exhaust to go down. It doesn't really matter. She does have enough damage to take him down. But overall, he almost took down 3 people without healing. Red Eye's got an easy kill here on Seven of Hearts. Unless Seven of Hearts has a flash. Oh no, he actually does not have flash because he picked up Ghost. And there it is, ultimate being popped. He will be able to escape. He's got Sticky Glue down to keep him from chasing further. There's the ultimate from JC Wing. Wow, nice kill. Of course, he is facing off against a support there, so of course that is going to happen. That was pretty close there for Seven of Hearts. Did get out of there with the skin of his teeth. Blue picked up for Master Yi. It's going to give him that cooldown reduction he sorely needs. Mana generally not a huge issue for Master Yi. Not necessarily as much as what a Nidalee would need for tossing out mad amounts of spears. Of course, she does have that Tear of Goddess. Would like to see her finish off a full ability power item soon. As you can see, she has been kind of trading off between various mid-tier items. Once she gets in the late game, she's going to be way stronger with those. Morella Nomicon, not really something that I had expected to see, but it's not a bad item for sure. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what we have going on here. A little bit of a Baron. I think that they are going to see... I think they are going to do this Baron without being seen because there are no wards. They do have a ward here, but I don't know if anyone's walked past that. This is going to be bad. Ayuki going to go in and might get grabbed. There it is. Good job. Caboose actually waited to see which direction she ran before going for the grab. Very smart play of the blitz grab, and that's kind of how you make sure that you don't miss that, because she could have gone both ways, and he was like, well, I don't need to grab you yet. I'm just going to wait. And it worked out perfectly. Oh, missed flash. Jace was trying to pop over this wall, but it is a little bit difficult. You have to be right up against the edge in order for it to be successful. So Relax Your Mind going to go down as well. This is really bad. I don't see any way that blue team can come back at this point, as red team just has the complete momentum for this game. At 28 minutes in, they're now pushing in to the actual base here. They still have all of their inhibitors up, so blue team, I mean, they definitely would love to defend against this, but there's only 2 of them remaining. Red Eyes and Archar have no... Oh, wow, there's the grab. Max range. Red Eye's going to get stuck into that. He's got a lot of life. He's super tanky. I mean, he got very fed this game. He got so many kills, but it's just not going to matter. The Ignite is able to clean him up. Triple kill with the Alpha Strike. Master Yi destroying these guys. That's the ace, and that's probably GG. As far as I'm concerned, all they have to do is take down the rest of these inhibitors. And I don't see them backing right now. Rapture Mind getting grabbed. Everyone is landing great grabs on the red team. And so this is starting to pay off big time, having all of these ways of just catching and disrupting that blue team. Oh, there's ulti. Vinrose Cloud wants to pick up Sir King, doesn't allow him to go back to base. There's the ace on Jace. And that is GG, folks. I guess they are holding their pride here, as they have decided to not surrender. They're going to allow them to finish the game up. Won't take too much longer now. But anyhow, thank you guys for watching the video. As always, be sure to hit that like button. And thank you. I'll see you around next time. This is Colby Cheese. Peace out.